very delicious. It was a Italian soda. I never heard of such a thing. You see, Whole Foods got these out of the ordinary items. Some Italian soda. I didn't know soda had ethnicities. Okay, so I'm currently here. I just made it to the Whole Foods for the Locker Plus position. I forgot to do an update on my last video. YouTube is kind of it's like another job, man. You gotta stay in tune with your viewers and all those things like that. But I kind of figured that the last video that I did, I would just kind of get started and post my journey and whatnot. I'm starting today as of October, I think today is the 24th, 2021. So I'm beginning to prepare to go in shortly. I'm definitely going to update you guys on how it is. I did forget to document my process for drug testing and background, but I already applied previously, so when it came to that, it was just like they pretty much just passed me through because my drug test was valid. It was recent. I had took the drug test like about a week prior. So they was just like, your drug test is already good. It's on file. So we're just gonna, give you the directions to where you're gonna be working and just slide you through pretty much. So now I'm here. I'm parked, waiting before I start. So we're gonna definitely see what this is like. Again, it's the Locker Plus position. Locker Plus Customer Service Associate position. That's what it's called. I gotta start doing more vlogs outside my car. I don't really go nowhere like that, but every time you see me, I'm in the car. We're gonna see what it looks like. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record what I'm going through in there. I mean, it will be kind of awkward to hold this phone hold it horizontally like I'm doing right now to vlog, so I can show you guys what's going on in there. But I do have some footage of when I did go to do my drug test. The one where they kind of passed me through, because I already did it prior for another position at Amazon, which they said I couldn't get because the slot was taken. If you haven't seen that, go watch my other video, the first video I uploaded to this channel. Definitely looking forward to seeing what this position is like. I did get a text from the manager that I'm supposed to be working for or under. And he was basically telling me that there was a time issue as far as what the email said. The email told me that I was supposed to be here at 1 p.m. Eastern time, which in my time, Pacific Standard Time, is 10 a.m. So I ended up leaving my job at the post office early just so I could make it here, because it was going to be a 30-minute drive. And I don't get off at my other job at the post office until 12:30. So I was supposed to start here at Amazon at I thought I was supposed to start here at Amazon at 10 a.m. So I'm about 10 minutes away from getting here from the Whole Foods that I'm at now. And the manager texts me and he's like, hey, Terrence, introduce himself. And he's like, so I'm getting conflicting reports from the people that I'm supposed to meet with today. And he was like, what time were you supposed to meet today? And I had gone through the email again just to make sure, and I told him the email told me 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He was like, oh man, the recruiting team drives me nuts. It was actually supposed to be 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I was like, oh man. I could have stayed at work and got the hours that you normally work and still got off at the right time and been able to come here. But it's cool. I know things happen, and sometimes communication is not key in you know what I'm trying to say, man. Yeah, so I'm just here chilling, man. I'm here in the parking lot. When I get out, probably got my hand covering the camera and everything, man. I'm a rookie at this YouTube thing. As far as the dress code, we're supposed to wear jeans, pants, or slacks, and no t-shirts or sweaters or anything with logos on it. What else? They also said no sandals and whatnot, open-toed shoes, just to wear rubber-soled sneakers, and that's pretty much it. We'll see how relaxed the dress code is when I get in there. I'll probably have a few questions for the manager when I speak to him. Can we wear hats? Can we, that type of thing. I'm pretty sure we probably can't have our phone out, but something to ask. So also what I think is cool about this position is that it's inside of a Whole Foods. So I'm a I wouldn't say I'm a vegan because I eat honey, but I'm a plant-based eater. So this is a store that promotes plant-based healthy eating. So I'm very, very interested in working here just for that simple fact. It's just so I can be around different plant-based foods that I probably won't be able to see in the regular stores, such as Smart & Final and Walmart and those types of stores. I was also considering doing like a taste test review, like reviews on different plant-based and vegan foods. I think that would be cool. So I might do that. Right now I'm just testing out this YouTube thing. One reason I started doing it is just to document my journey for this position in particular, because when I went on YouTube to find out like what are the details or what entails to this position, what do you have to do, what is it like, how do you like it, what are some things you don't like, that type of thing. And there's literally no one talking about the Locker Plus customer service position. So that's why I decided to jump in and document how it is and how I like it. Hopefully this helps anyone who is getting into the same position wherever they are. You can treat this like a go-to to kind of get some information just before you jump foot into the water with the sharks. Before you jump in with the sharks, you can check out my video, see if you like it or not. Again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record and get what I would like to get, because I don't want to immediately get fired. But I can afterwards, after the training, because that's what they said today is going to be pretty much is like a training day. They're going to train us on a lot of the things that we need to know and do for our position. Yeah, like I was saying, all of the things that I document on my journey, maybe it will be helpful for someone that is getting into the position. I hope it is. If it is, make sure you like the video. Like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to try my best to keep up with the channel. In my last video, I seen that I had a comment from someone, and I didn't get the notification I didn't get the notification, but I ended up going into the YouTube Studio app and seeing that I had a comment on the video. So had to quickly respond to that comment. So I'm gonna try to stay on it if I can. You know, I usually just forget that I forgot I had a YouTube channel. I forgot. I'm on my way, headed into Whole Foods right now. About to see what's going on. I'll update you guys when I get in. Okay, so it's actually a day after I was recording for the training at Amazon yesterday. So today is the 25th. I just forgot to record and give some updates again. So there's a few takeaways that I got from yesterday's meeting with my manager and the potential people that I'm going to be working with. And it was very good takeaways, like very good first impression, I would say. Let me turn the light on. It was a very good first impression, I would say. The location is pretty cool. The building is really nice. There's a lot of things in there that I've yet to see at a Whole Foods where I normally go, or the Whole Foods that I usually go to. The stores that I usually go to, I never really see certain things in there that I've seen in the one that I'm going to be working at. So I get in there, right? I get in there and I come to the front desk of the locker area, and I was under the impression that there was going to be like literal lockers, like just like when you go to certain Whole Foods that have lockers, you know, situated somewhere in there so customers can pick them up. I thought there was going to be lockers in there that we were actually going to be working. Like we would grab the package that's for the customer and put it in the locker, and then the customer can come and pick it up at the locker, or so on and so forth. But that wasn't what it was. It was literally like a little tiny, not tiny, but it was like a small desk area for the customer service rep. That would be me in this case, or my coworkers. And behind the desk was a bunch of kind of like shelves, essentially. Shelves or like racks. And so I thought it would look like this. And I'll throw a picture up of what I thought it would look like. But it didn't. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping on what it looks like. But so I get there and I see my manager. He's currently training with another woman and going through the process with her. And he, you know, I introduced myself and whatnot. He introduces himself. He's a really cool dude, really cool guy. Like, he's one of those supervisors that you want to work hard for just because of how cool he is and how understanding and laid back he is. So I'm thankful for that, for sure. He pulls out this binder and he tells me to go in my phone and see if I can go to the camera app or try and pull up this link from it was like a sheet of paper that had a barcode on it, and it was just basically like training essentials type of thing. So he wanted me to scan the barcode so the link will pull up another training another training course, and maybe I'll be able to pull up the training course and put some screenshots in this video if I do have them, or if I can locate them again. We do that, and actually he's like, you know what, let's go to the back, or let's go to these tables all the way in the back over there. So I go over there and I just chill out for a little bit, and he's kind of working on certain things with the other with my coworker, and I'm over there at the table and, you know, setting up everything, getting my camera out so I can scan his barcode so I can do the training. And he has other people, other coworkers, other employees, other coworkers to me that are coming in as well. So he's trying to get everybody together so we can kind of do it at the same pace. And then I meet another manager. It's another guy that's supposed to be, like, I guess, a co-manager. And, you know, he's a really cool dude as well. Very kind, very generous guy. So my manager was like, you know what, you guys, I'm going to have you guys go and get some food. Go and check out the food over there. Get you some food, get you a drink. I'm expensing it. I'm going to pay for everything. I was like, huh? What'd you say?
Excellent.
You going to pay for the food for me? Okay. All right. So as soon as he said that, you know, we went over there. We got, it was like a hot food section in Whole Foods where you can get hot food, essentially. Just like lasagna, chicken, what else? They had like black beans, pinto beans, coleslaw, all kinds of things. And a lot of the things that I seen that I was interested in was vegan options. I was like, wow, now this is what I'm talking about. They had like vegan coleslaw, some vegan masala, I think it's called, some Indian food, some chickpeas, vegan chickpeas, like maybe 3 or 4 different types of vegan chickpeas. I was like, wow, this is what I'm talking about, man. I can work in the store and I can go on lunch or go on break and go right to the dining area, get me some hot food, come right back to my desk. Man, I was like, this is gonna be the dream right here. So I end up getting like this little green container about this big, not the size of my face, but it was a really pretty big container. They also had like takeaway boxes, kind of like Chinese takeout boxes. So they had these plastic green containers that you can fill food in, or the takeout boxes that you can fill food in. And I got the green container, and I was like, he's expensing it, right? Okay, I'm gonna get as much as I can and just, you know, probably take it back to my family or something, because I wasn't gonna sit there and eat in front of everybody, you know. Sometimes I'm not too keen on eating in front of people, just because I don't want to get food all over my face and look like a dummy while you talking to me or something. I get the food, and then I see the co-manager. You know, I chit-chat with him a little bit about, you know, some of the food options, and then I see him over there by the refrigerator looking at some sodas. He was looking at a few sodas. So I go over there, I'm thinking in my mind, if the main manager is paying for everybody's food, if he's expensing the food, and he's paying for the co-manager's food, and the co-manager is getting a drink, I'm getting a drink too. I'm gonna get a soda just like he is, so he can pay for my soda and my food, you know. I'm not a guy that likes to take advantage, but he offered to pay for people's food. He said, get you some food, get you something to drink. I'm gonna pay for it, and we're all gonna eat and go through the training session together. So I was like, oh, okay. So I ended up getting a soda, and the soda was delicious. I'm telling you, it was delicious. I'm gonna put a picture in the video to show you what kind of soda I got. But the soda was very delicious. It was a Italian soda. I never heard of such a thing. You see, Whole Foods got these out of the ordinary items. Some Italian soda. I didn't know soda had ethnicities. This soda I think it was like mango and passion fruit or something. It was delicious. Had a nice little flavor. They had numerous different flavors of this soda as well. And I was looking for some drink, not a drink. I was looking for some juice, some kind of fruit juice, like organic fruit juice. But I seen the soda, and I seen how tall the bottle was. I was like, I'm getting this, so I can, have this to drink when I get home. So I ended up getting some. It was like some Indian, not pastries, but it seems like a pastry, but it's filled with like potatoes and beans and I forget what else. It was vegan too. I looked on the glass where they have like the little title of the food, and it said vegan Indian. I forget what it's called, but it was shaped like a triangle, and they fill it with I think beans, potatoes, and something else. That thing was delicious as well. I was like, man, this is crazy. They got the food, they got the drink. Already my interest is peaked. I'm like, I gotta work here, man. I have to. And so we go through the little training that they had. And so for my first day training, I'm thinking that we're gonna go through the scanners and go through where to put things and all of that. But it was primarily online. Like the training was all online or over on the phone, I should say. It was on the phone. You scan this little barcode that he had I scanned this little barcode that he had in this clipboard, and inside the clipboard, I guess it has little procedures and passwords and things that you need on a day-to-day basis. So, we're doing our training. The training took about, I'm gonna say the training, if you were to go through it at a good pace, probably take about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. If you speeding through it, it'll probably be like 40 minutes. Like it was quite long, because they want you to watch a bunch of videos of what you're going to be doing. And not only that, they want you to participate in like little training exercises, little basic training exercises, like click the scanner and drag it to where you're supposed to scan. So it's little things like that. And it was really it seemed really budget based. Like it was very cheap, the training. But I mean, it's common sense. What more do they need to add to it? They don't need to make a motion picture to teach you what you have to do, right? So we go through that, and in my mind, I'm like, is this all we're gonna do? Because I can speed through this. This is not really nothing. It's just common sense. They show you what you're gonna do, show you some of the scanning procedures. There's a lot of procedures to remember. There's your processing returns, your processing a lot of the items that will go back to the Amazon fulfillment center. What else are you doing? You're scanning in items to place on the rack so that the customer will receive notifications that says your package is ready to be picked up. I'm at work right now at the post office, so as you can see. So I'm currently working. I'm on my break right now, but I just decided to kind of give my 2 cents on what happened yesterday. I wanted to get some footage of the food area and what my area is gonna look like and what the store looks like and all of that, but I kind of got cold feet, and I didn't want to be seen recording, and I don't know. I just wanted to make a good impression on the first day, just so they see that I'm, kind of a reliable person, and that I'm attentive and paying attention. So my next training day is Tuesday, actually. So Tuesday the 26th. So I'm possibly gonna be assisting customers. So, but I'm gonna try to get some footage Tuesday, at least of the store on the inside or something. I gotta get some type of footage. I can't just keep being in my car all the time, man. I know it's kind of getting like, I don't know. But yeah, so we go through the training and we go through all of the little slides and whatnot. And inside the training, they try to make it so that you're actually paying attention, because at the end of every slide or everything that you go through, they have like a special code. Not a special code, but it's just a key word, key phrase. And they want you to use that phrase at the end of that course so that you can move on to the next course. So if you're just speeding through everything and you speed through the special code, you're going to have to watch everything over again for whatever course you started. And I don't know how many courses it was, but it took quite some time. But I wasn't complaining. I was like, I'm gonna go through the courses as slow as everybody else, because I'm gonna get these hours. I'm gonna get all the hours I'm here for, because pretty much it's free money. It's free training, right? And the training is not hard at all. It's just watching a video, going through some little easy interactions with the screen on your phone. You drag this little generic image of a scanner to a generic image of a box and the label, and then the course, it accepts what you did, and it says good job. You get the green check mark and all of those basic types of training things. So that's pretty much everything that we did in the course as far as the course is concerned. But when it comes to what happened afterwards, so what we did was we went back to the desk, me and all of my coworkers, and he pulled out this laptop, and he was telling us that he's gonna set up our account for the laptop. Let me just say that he's gonna set up an account for us for this laptop, which I believe is gonna be stationed at our work area. And he we used our Amazon login, and we also used our Amazon login name and made another password as well. So I believe we made like 3 different passwords just so we can be prepared to work. Like you log in and then it's your dashboard, I guess, and it's how do I say it? It's logged into your account, so everything that gets done on your shift is catered to you. So, and what I mean by that is they'll have your account logged in so that if anyone else tries to log in, they can't, because your account is logged in. And they also give you this little I don't know if this is gonna be for every locker position, but hold on, let me see. So they made us an account, and then they gave us individually this little key card thing. It's like a little USB type key thingy. And at the end of it, it has this little, I don't know if you can see that. This right here, this top part. You can pull this part off, and then you get this little USB-C. It has like a little orange dot. Focus. Has like a little orange dot on the bottom. But they gave us this individually for each person. And what this, I never seen this type of technology before. But we put this inside the computer, inside a USB-C port in the laptop. And then we press on the end of it and it logs us in. It's not it's not a fingerprint scanner, but it is pressure sensitive. So you push it and it'll log you in. So you put in your Amazon login name, and then you put in your password, and then you press on the little USB-C dongle thing while it's inside the laptop, and then it logs you in. But that little dongle is catered to you. That's your dongle. So if you do not have it, then I don't know what's going to happen. I think he said that you're not going to be able to log in pretty much, and then it's going to be a big issue. So that's something that you have to keep. I don't know if it's going to be for you all, whoever's going to do the Locker Plus position, and whoever's going to do it and is watching it right now because they're trying to get an understanding of what it's going to be like. I don't know if you're going to get that or not, but that's what they gave us. So it's very intriguing. I was like, man, what kind of technology is this? You can push the dongle and it like activates your password. It like it generates a like a key code or something. Just a regular key code, and then it logs you in. So you do that, and then I guess you get your scanner and you log into that as well. We didn't get the scanners today. They said that they didn't receive them, basically. So that wasn't something we could train on. But I'm guessing Tuesday, tomorrow, is gonna be the day that we get the scanners and we can move forward with the process. Throughout our training, there were customers coming up to the desk, and I guess where I'm gonna be working is a new pickup area. They just put it there, I guess, because customers are coming up like, is this a new drop-off location? Is this a new pickup location? And the manager will have to tell them that we're not open till Tuesday. So they're going to have to go to the Whole Foods customer service to do their returns and all of those things until we set up and are live. So it was very interesting. I seen that the Whole Foods customer service had a lot of just backups. Like, it seems like they needed more workers. They had people on the registers, cashiers, and then people would come up to us like, hey, can I drop off? And then we would have to tell them that they would have to go to the customer service area for Whole Foods because we're not live. And then we would have to tell the cashier they need help. The customer needs help. And the cashier is like just bombarded with customers. The lines are all the way from the customer's register area all the way like around the corner. It was crazy. So I was like, man. But I see why they put the Locker Plus there is, to kind of take a load off of the cashiers. So inside of the store, I didn't get to actually explore and look at all of the things that they had there, but it was a really nice store, very nice store. They also had security all over the place. They had like 4 or 5 security guards like in every corner of the store. Like, it was crazy. I never seen a Whole Foods store with so much security. I know they have security, but when I usually go to the Whole Foods, like out here where I am, in Pasadena, or somewhere else, there's usually like 1 or 2 guards, like 1 or 2 security guards, one downstairs, one upstairs, if it's that type of building. But here it was like 4 or 5 security guards. I was like, man. But it was very nice. They had little restaurant areas. I didn't get to actually like look deep into it or see what kind of restaurant, not restaurant, but like different, I don't even know if it was a restaurant. Like, you know how they have Starbucks in certain stores and Target has like Little Caesars and stuff like that. I don't know what store or restaurant it was, but it looked like an area where they made like fresh juices. And then there was another area on the side of it, like totally separate area that did something else. And I wasn't really paying attention to them. I just seen them. But I wanted to, and this was around the time I was getting the food that was paid for from my manager, which was pretty nice. The food was delicious. They had like different hummuses. Is that a word? Hummuses? They had different hummuses, like vegan hummuses. Hummus is vegan, ain't it? Well, they had different hummuses. Like, I would say 2 or 3 different hummuses. It was amazing. I was like, man, finally a place that I can work and actually go to eat where I work. I've never worked at a place where I can like just eat inside the same place I work. I did work for Walmart before, but that's not the same. I'm talking about hot food ready, like right now. You can get a plate and just eat. That type of job. Never worked at a job like that, and Whole Foods is definitely takes the cake. There was a lot of customers that day, and I can see how it can get very busy, but my supervisor or manager told me and told us that this is out of all of the Amazon jobs that you can do, the Locker Plus is the easiest Amazon job there is. And he said, I've been working for Amazon for 8 years. This job is the easiest job out of all of them. He even asked me about the old Amazon job that I worked at when I told you guys in the first video I uploaded as a picker, getting heavy bags from off shelves and bringing them down, zipping them up, putting them on the cart, and then going and getting more heavy bags to put on top of those heavy bags, and then taking that cart outside to van drivers. He said it was night and day compared to that. Night and day. Meaning that physical job that you did prior to doing this one, this can't even compare to that as far as simplicity or how easy it is. The locker job, he said, we'd probably be scanning about maybe 200 packages a day. Maybe seeing around, I think he said like 50 customers a day or something like that, which is super light. And he manages about 5 or 4 other locations. The one that I'm at being 5. So he manages 5 locations, but he said at the other ones, it's a lot more work and a lot more associates and a lot more, it's a lot more packages. So, but the one that I'm at, he said is a very chill and very light, or it's gonna be very chill and very light. And that pretty much attendance was the key thing. He said attendance is all you need. Just attendance and be nice to the customers and you will be fine. Pretty much. He said it's a very strict attendance, so they don't want you to be 5 minutes late, but they allow you to be 5 minutes early. And you can punch in on your phone on the A to Z app. You can go in there and submit a punch, and when you submit a punch on the A to Z app, you're essentially ready to start work. But he was telling us I didn't get my badge for whatever reason. He said that they just didn't give them my badge. But Tuesday, he should have the badge for me. But he said that he would rather us to punch in with our badges instead of punching in on the phone, because people often like to take advantage punching in on the phone. But when you punch in on the phone in the A to Z app, they have like geotags. So the app asks for your location when you're about to punch in. It says, give us location services permission, so that they know that you're actually near where you're supposed to be working, or that you're in where you're supposed to be working, because people will punch in on their phone and be at home. or they will punch in on their phone and be like an hour late or something. So they were taking advantage of it. So they kind of, smartened up and decided to add like geo tags to you punching in on your phone. So it was pretty cool, man. I would say for the first experience, it was definitely a great experience. Like when we were done with everything, like I was done with my training and they told me I can leave whenever I want, and I was like, I'm staying. I'm gonna stay here and watch everybody else through their process because I'm getting free money right now. I'll stay here and watch, and you just pay me the watch time. I'm chilling right now. So we worked about 4 hours, and after that, we punched out, or I punched out on my phone, and my associates, if they had the card, they punched out with their card, and that was it, man. And I headed home, had some food to give to my family, some Indian food, which was nice. It was free. Anything free tastes delicious, So I was very thankful to actually go through that experience. I didn't know what it was going to be like, but it was nice. And he was telling us that it's going to be, and I read this in the email as well that they sent us, that it's going to be one person maintaining the lockers. So it's like a solo gig. And then after your shift is over, someone else will come in and take over, and So I was thinking it was gonna be more than one person, but it's a solo job. So I'm gonna be there on my own for my shift, managing customers and just chilling at my desk. I can go on my break, go eat, come back. Man, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. So that is the update. If I remember anything else, I'll be sure to record it. Again, I forgot to record yesterday, but when I thought about recording it, I was like, I don't want to make a bad impression, have my phone out just recording everything. So Tuesday, I'm gonna try my best to get some footage, some type of footage. Even if it's just recording the Whole Foods logo at the top of the building, I'm gonna try to get some type of footage, man, for you guys. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy this content or have any questions, make sure you comment down below and subscribe. Like this video if you like the video. Please share it as well so that other individuals who are getting into the position can have a reference to look at. So I thank you guys. I'm out.